What's up? It's your favorite Wayne County Predator catcher and his kitty, Tavion. Tavion says hello. Um, so we caught this guy named Justin. We met Justin when we met Bruce, but Justin was in Colorado because he was in the army. We just kind of like cut him off, really not like cut him off completely, but we stopped talking to him. He was on his way back from Colorado, and he messaged us a week later, and he kept on talking. He would send like 20 messages in a row, like it was crazy. He legitimately had feelings for this 15-year-old. Like he had feelings, telling us that we were his biggest motivation and whatnot, and stuff like that, and it was very weird. Now this guy was weird. He was a good catch. He actually messaged us today, not even 24 hours after we caught him, asking if Joe, the other vet we had in the video, was single. He's like, is your friend that was in the army single? He texted us that. It was crazy. It was weird. Like the absolute audacity. And he was thanking us and like thanking us for the experience and the lesson. But I don't know. I mean, I had him call his sister and she was surprised. She wasn't mad. Nobody come at her. She wasn't mad. She got weird people that knew him trying to mess with him. But she was pretty cool with like understanding what we were doing. She even messaged us on Facebook. So just kind of like leave her be. I don't condone anyone attacking anyone, but you know, I just want to get these guys out there. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy.
What's up, man? Are you Justin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
What's up?
What are you doing here, man?
What do you mean?
What are you doing here?
I'm just going grocery shopping.
You're just going grocery shopping.
Yeah.
With no groceries in the toy department?
Well, I mean, I'm here for grocery, but yeah. So I met this kid, Alex. He was on Grindr. I'm just trying to be there for him, man. It seems like he's not doing good. So.
What makes you say he's not doing good?
I mean, he's on Grindr. He's 15 years old.
Anything else? You just want to be a mentor?
I mean, yeah. Honestly.
I mean, yeah, at first you said that. That was like a week ago. I mean, you're still talking to this kid. And you saved his picture and made him a contact in your phone. And you messaged him back and you kept talking to him. I mean, you even said that you were dripping, right? Were you dripping for a 15-year-old? I mean, you said that though.
I don't know. I just,
You just what? I mean, you said he's cute. He's hot.
I'm just trying to build his confidence, but yeah, I never had any intentions of sleeping with a kid.
I mean, you say that, but they all say that, right? They all say it so they don't get caught. It's kind of like a cover up, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, is this not weird to you?
I mean, I thought it was weird. He insisted to meet, and I just wanted to be there for him. Like,
He was also 15.
No, yeah, I know.
At what part did you think that it was a good idea to tell a 15-year-old to touch themselves?
I tell him to.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I think that's natural for kids to.
And it's natural for a grown adult to encourage a 15-year-old to touch
I don't
themselves?
think I encouraged him. I'm just.
Kind of did.
You did.
I was trying to more steer him towards.
To come here to meet you?
Handling that stuff himself, than going online and trying to find someone.
Because when he told you that he got banned off Grindr, you told him just to play with himself.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Right there. It's gross, man. So you were in the army? You just got out of the army? And you just came home?
Yeah.
No little boys in the army? No? I mean...
When I was in, I didn't find any people wanting to do any of that. And I find it a complete disgrace to the uniform and the people that we both served with. And I'm definitely going to go on Fort Carson's page and post this video on there. And everybody that you worked with in your company is going to know about what you were doing.
If you guys want to do that,
Not an option at this point. That's not an option.
Listen, like I said, I never had any intentions of sleeping with a kid. Let's make that clear. Like,
I don't think that is
know-
very clear. I'm pretty sure that it is pretty clear that you did want to sleep with a kid, and it's pretty sick.
You told him when he was 18 you would take him to Hawaii, so you plan to hang out with this
Groom a
kid?
young child for 3 years until they were
It's
18.
not grooming.
That's kind of the definition of grooming.
Listen,
What's
I was
grooming?
just. Listen, I just got caught up in like having someone to text, and I didn't. I really
You
didn't
couldn't
mean-
find anybody your own age to text. You got to text little boys on the internet.
I'm not denying it's not. I'm not denying it's sad. I'm just saying I just got back here.
I just got back here too. You don't see me talking to little boys on the internet.
In case you're an undercover cop, good luck getting creeped off the street. That's you, right?
No.
I mean, you're sitting here talking about yourself here.
It's all in the messages.
You know what you did was wrong. You know the entire time what you were doing was wrong.
I mean, if you just like admit it and like cooperate, I mean, it'd be a lot like better.
No, I admit it's wrong, but I don't. I just wanted to be there for him.
So how old are you really?
30.
30?
Yeah.
And what's your full name? Like, no one's gonna see your full name on here. Like, it'll be out. Is your name Justin? I can find it out.
Justin's my name.
Okay, what's your last name?
Why do I like?
I mean, I can just look you up on White Pages with your
go
number.
ahead.
I mean, like, is that what you want to do?
Listen, I'm really not ashamed because
You're not
I didn't-
ashamed?
I didn't. I didn't mean anything by it. Like I was honestly just trying to be there for him. He's the one who.
Who what?
I mean, you guys are the one who catfished me, basically.
No. You messaged back a week later trying to start a conversation. It was dead. And then you texted back a week
Doesn't
later,
matter.
correct?
If we're not the same person, you thought that you were talking to a 15-year-old boy. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you got catfished by us. That's the whole point. That's like kind of the point, you know? So,
And then when you said that you were dripping, you said that was inappropriate. Like, it's gross. And then, we're not a couple. I can't talk to you that way.
Yes. Because I truly did not have any.
You were a kid. What am I doing? And you're still here. You said that.
Yes, and again, it's because I just thought that I thought that this person that I was talking to, that I like really got started talking to, was thought he was just like doing the same thing as me, like love, I guess. Not love, but
An attraction to meet somebody.
just an attraction to somebody.
But you see where that's wrong.
so that you're saying that you had an attraction to a 15-year-old boy, and you were hoping that they had the same attraction back to you.
I had an attraction to the way that he would text me all the time, and
A 15-year-old boy would text you all the time.
You texted the 15-year-old boy like 20 times in a row.
yeah. I know.
Like constantly.
I don't know what you want me to say.
You can admit that what you're doing is wrong instead
I
of
have.
denying it.
Listen, I'm not denying it. It was wrong.
So what are you admitting to then?
I'm admitting fault to.
Trying to have sexual relations
No.
with a 15-year-old boy?
No.
Meeting them at a Walmart?
Where we're gonna have sex right here?
You're probably
where-
going to take them
Listen.
back to your place or something.
Admitting to whatever grooming, I'll admit to that. If that's like the farthest thing back in my mind, I honestly never had any intentions of doing anything outside of just being there for him, being his friend, and helping him with being gay. Honestly,
Well,
Well-
the last guy that we caught said the same thing.
Do you think it's appropriate for 15-year-old children to be exploring their sexuality?
yes.
What about your little brother, bro?
Through you, a
Yes.
30-year-old man?
30-year-old, someone twice their
If it
age?
was my brother, yeah, why
Bro,
not?
you are weird.
If I had a 15-year-old brother,
You would want him to talk to a 30-year-old man
I
about.
would want him to
You should not be
Touching
allowed
himself.
around kids, bro.
explore that stuff, and with the help of someone who knows what they're doing, not with them, I would never do that.
I mean, and then you guys start talking about favorite foods, and here you said he asked what your favorite food was. You said probably salad. To be honest, I love a huge salad. So were you trying to toss the 15-year-old salad?
No, that was literally I like salad.
There's like a tongue out emoji and everything.
It's a little provocative.
Salad?
It sounded like you wanted to toss his salad.
No. I didn't have a tongue out emoji
What?
for a salad. It's literally just eating salad.
It looks like a tongue out emoji to me.
because salad. It's the tasty face, tongue out face. Jesus Christ.
So, also you mentioned your grandma is in the hospital. What would she think of this?
She's unresponsive. Very close to death.
I'm sorry to hear that. Then you also sent a picture of your whole family. What would they think of this?
Probably disappointed.
Yeah? You just got back from the trampoline park. There was a bunch of kids there, right? Do you think you should be out in public, like, with children?
Yes, I love kids. I've never had
Clearly.
I've never had any. I have two nephews, small nephews, 3 and 5, and I just. It's not. I know there's no reason to believe me, and I can say this all I want, but
You're like my biggest motivation to find a job, though. You said that too. Were you in love with this 15-year-old?
I was in love with the way that he seemed to just be there for me, believing in me, and
He was just talking. I don't think he mentioned about anything about believing in you.
I read a lot more into the text messages than were probably there. Because I was desperate for just companionship and someone to talk
Don't you
to.
think it's a little better to find
Yes.
companions in your own age group?
Yes, I do.
So why was it okay to find a 15-year-old?
I'm not
Why
saying-
didn't?
It's not okay.
So why did you do it?
admitted to that. People make mistakes, bro. I don't.
That's a pretty bad mistake.
Yes.
I mean, you ask him if he's had sex, if he masturbates, if he watches porn. Do you ever do butt stuff?
Like I
Like, is
said-
that just being friends? It doesn't sound like just being friends to me. That sounds like you wanting to know what he's done because it turns you on.
It wasn't about that.
So what was it about? What were you gonna do today? Like when you came here?
I don't know. He's
Just-
the one who wanted to fucking meet.
Like you texted him saying you wanted to meet, and then you canceled, and then
I didn't.
he
say
said
it.
he was bummed out. So then you came here. Because I mean, you're saying all this like you deserve to be exposed. So you mentioned it first, and then you canceled, and then we brought it back up, and then you met. If he's 15, like you're 30 years old, you should have the willpower over a 15-year-old to make those decisions, correct?
Yes.
He doesn't rule your life.
Yes.
So there's no excuse there, correct?
To the fact that I came today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it still doesn't mean that I didn't know what I was. I still don't know what I'm doing here. He wanted to meet, and I wanted to meet him because
You wanted to hang
we
out.
share. No, not hang
You
out.
said
just-
you wanted to hang out.
He wanted to meet, so that's why I came.
But yesterday you said you wanted to hang out, right?
Yes, because I was having a bad day, and thought it would make him feel better if I said that.
So what'd you plan on doing yesterday when you hung out?
Nothing. I didn't plan on actually going. I was just saying that.
But
No.
you're here now, so there's no.
That's
The
because he
context
was
leads us to
insistent.
believe that you would have been there prior.
True. The only reason I'm here now is because he was insistent, and I had to do grocery shopping anyway. So Walmart was.
So you're gonna come here from Medina to go grocery shopping. There's no Walmart closer up there in
There
Medina.
is.
So why would you come here?
We've already established this because he wanted to meet.
So it wasn't about meeting. You weren't just gonna go grocery. I mean, you weren't just gonna go grocery shopping here, right? Like the main goal was to
Yes.
meet a 15-year-old and possibly toss a salad, correct?
More than likely, though.
No.
I mean, you're telling me he's amazing and you're blushing. 15-year-old has you blushing. You're a grown man. Like, I know you were like stationed in Korea. I don't know what the laws are over there, but like you're not supposed to like get with kids here.
I was never trying to get with any kids.
I think we all know that's a lie.
I mean, and then he told you he has homework to do. And I was just trying to play Fortnite, like you were texting me, and you kept on texting, so I had to tell you that I was going to bed, so that way you'd like leave me alone, because like you were very high in maintenance. You were very dependent on
Very persistent.
a child to comfort you. It's very odd. So like, what do you think should like be done with you? Like, what do you think you deserve? Because like you know this is wrong. This is weird and gross, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I admit that it was wrong and gross.
Okay. So do you think you should be somewhat like punished in any way for this?
I don't really know.
Like, what do you think should happen to you? Like, there has to be some sort of consequence, right?
What do you think the law says about this?
The law, I don't know.
You don't know the law?
Minors can't have sex with a minor.
But you still talk sexual on the phone. If I was a cop and you came here, you'd be arrested, right? You'd be on the registry.
You know what they do to people in prison for that type of behavior, right?
Yeah, you even mentioned it.
Yeah.
You get your right.
And not only for that reason, but also for the fact that it's wrong. I'm pretty sure I spelled it out in the text too. And granted, I still went and did it, but like not manipulating, but grooming. Going back to that, being very influential in a child's life like that some people, yes, can see that being wrong and weird, but
Some people, I think
in
more
my-
than
in my
almost
opinion
everybody
and in
thinks
my
that.
experience, kids just want someone to be there for them to have
I don't think children want to talk to 30-year-old
children
people.
that are supposedly on Grindr looking for that.
There's not that
But that's
many.
not your responsibility. When he told you he was 15, that should have been when he was blocked, right?
No, you're right.
I can only
That
imagine
keep-
that there's
keep
not that
going
many
around in
children on
circles.
Grindr. Unless you would know that, of course, because
I mean,
you know.
You're just trying to like prove your innocence here and so that
I'm
you're
not
a
trying
role
to prove
model.
my innocence. I've already admitted to it being wrong, and I shouldn't have come here, or even if you're right. Once it was over, dead, I should have just left it at that. You're absolutely right. I didn't. That's on me. That's a huge mistake. I don't know what you guys want from me.
What'd you do in the army?
Intel, but not really.
So kind of like what we did on you.
Uh,
What was your MOS?
35 for Pa.
What unit were you in? Third ID, 2-2?
And Carson,
Mhm.
480.
What about in Korea?
501st MI Brigade.
I have a lot of friends there. They probably know you. Korea and Carson. They're going to know. I'm going to find out what company you were in, and they're all going to know.
Go ahead.
Probably going to call CID, too. And the VA.
So, what's your mom doing right now? Any family? Like, are they all busy?
She's visiting my grandma,
What's your sister doing right now?
probably napping.
Can you give her a call and just kind of let her know? I mean, here's where I'm at right now. Either we go and we like turn this in to the police, or you just call someone and let them know. It's kind of like our middle ground.
Just let her know that I was.
Like here to meet a 15-year-old and talking sexual to a 15-year-old. I mean, you got to see like where we're coming from, right? Like we're trying to give you an option here.
I'll do it.
And like after sis, could you maybe try mom?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll tell her once I get home.
Hello.
Hey, Bree.
Yeah.
So I'm at Walmart in Worcester. I came here to meet a 15-year-old kid that I was talking to who catfished me on Grindr. Turned out to be a bunch of guys. They're here and they're like basically, telling me that I was.
He was telling
wrong
the 15-year-old to masturbate.
Yes, I was talking very, very
He was-
dirty to this kid online, and he yes. He insisted on meeting here today, so I came, and it's them, and they asked me to call you and explain all this.
Justin.
Yeah.
And you were dripping. while
Do
talking
you
to this.
need to be admitted to
Yes,
help?
we think he does. Like that's what we're doing this for. We're not trying to get him in trouble. We're just trying
Who
to.
are, okay, I understand. Who are you guys to him? Just someone who thought it was funny to
Strangers.
catch
No,
people
it's,
you don't know?
it's not funny. I mean, we do it. We've caught many people.
This is sick. We're
Okay,
protecting
I
our
just wanna know if
community.
you know my brother
No.
and what he's been through before. Okay, that's all. So thank you for bringing it to my attention. Do I need to come pick you up, Justin?
No, I'm good.
Please come home right now.
Yep, I will.
Turn the fuck around.
I
come
will. I
home.
will. Bye.
Come.
All right, listen. I want to thank you guys too because
I think it's changing life, man, for real. That's why we're doing it. So you get the help you need. Turn around.
I mean, if I see you on there again, I'm gonna submit the information. I mean, we have the proof. I mean,
There's nothing that we could do, but you should seriously undergo some deep psychiatric evaluation and get some help.
because if we do turn this in, they could pick it up, and that's on them. That's not on us anymore. So like that's why we just ask for your cooperation and have somebody like know, so that way you can get the help you need. Is there any way you can show us your ID? I mean, we're not gonna dox you. We're not gonna toss you
I
out
don't want it
there.
on camera.
No,
We're not going to put it on camera.
Dude, you check that out. I don't fucking know. Okay. All right. Thank you, man.
Thank you guys.
Do you have anything to say to the camera? Just if I
You're
see.
absolutely right. I'm in the wrong. I know that, and I'm gonna try to get some help. That's all I can say.
All right, man. Well,
Sorry for
Disrespecting and disgracing the uniform that we wear.
right.
Yeah, go with that.
I mean, it's a shame. I mean, I want to thank you for your service, but like, I don't think you deserve that. But all right, man. I guess you're free to go.
You should probably go get some help.
We'll do that.
God have mercy on you if we ever get caught again.
Not gonna happen.
Well,
Taught me my lesson, and I really do want to appreciate. I tell you how much I appreciate that. So who knows? I honestly stood by what I said, but who knows where it would have gone had someone not intervened. So
where do you think it would have gone? You genuinely think you would have done something?
I mean, kind of the situation that you described, or that someone laid out of just waiting the 3 years, and like that would be the extent of it in my
You think you could have went 3 years with having an intimate relationship and never having a sexual
I didn't
encounter?
lose my virginity till like 25, so I'm pretty sure I can.
But I mean,
Definitely, there's stuff about me that you guys don't know. I've definitely gone through a lot of shit in my life, which is why, and I know this, which is why you're right. I do need to get help because it's led to this.
so a main example, like, what's the biggest thing that turned you around to start talking to a 15-year-old?
What?
Like you said, you've gone through, correct? So what's the main thing that turned you
No, I'm
around?
not gonna discuss that with you guys.
Okay, well,
But
I don't
my
think
sister's calling
anything.
now, so she's probably worried. I'm gonna get home, show them all the fucking texts, both her and my mom, and hopefully they'll set me up. with
I thought
some-
mom was seeing grandma.
when she gets back, I'll show them and they can set something up with counselor, therapist, whatever.
All right, man. Well, safe travels.
You guys too.
Stay away from schools.
Playgrounds?
All right.
Thank you guys. Very awesome.
All right. Well,
Sick.
that was the veteran Predator. He came here to toss a little boy's salad. He's saying it was dripping, all kinds of stuff. I was probably wrong to do this in the kids section.
I think it's quite appropriate, to be completely honest.
This this man is a veteran, so we
Yes,
brought
I
him
am,
along.
and it's pretty sad to say that the people that I served with turn out to be sick little weirdos that like to disgrace the uniform that we all put on and throw the name through the mud. It's honestly atrocious. So hopefully we can find some more of these guys.
All right, well, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Describe it down.
Videos and stuff.
Yeah. So they said they can't really do anything, but if we just want to turn it in, just to turn it in. So
Oh, just the information.
like
from
we
that?
have all
Okay.
like the screenshots.
Is this from when you called us out there?
No, that was a different one. This was yesterday.
Oh, this was yesterday. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, they went over like all the legality of all that stuff.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
told us, but they were like, you can like turn it in. and,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. It's at least good information to have on file for.
And we still wanted to give it to you guys, so you guys have the option. It's there.
Sure. Might as well have. Yeah, well, our hands are kind of tied in those particular sorts of situations for what all we can do. But at the very least, having the documentation in case cases involving the same individuals come up in the future, it's a paper trail. So,
Yeah.
so I appreciate what you guys are doing there and turning it in. We'll get this.
I mean, it's one thing like you guys can't do anything, but then like
Right.
people see those people and they know.
Right.
The
Right.
last guy-
Public awareness sort of thing. Sure.
Yeah, we understand where you guys are coming from
I mean,
with
the
like.
fire department told the last guy to resign, and they were gonna fire him. He was a firefighter.
Right. Yeah, it's messy. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think I already have your info in the system. Do you want to put your info like on the documentation report? It's up to you.
My
You
name's
really
in the back
don't.
and my number. Just
Name and number. Okay. Are you okay with giving me your birth date?
Yeah.
Or would you prefer not to? It's totally up to you. It's all voluntary. You don't have to.
I'm sure you could just look me up real quick and find all my stuff.
Well, that's what when I heard your name. When they sent me out here, you're already in our system. I just don't know if you are.
I'm in the system. Wait, what?
No, as like a documentation,
Oh.
not like.
I was like, I don't think I've done
Yeah, we
anything.
didn't just like release you from Rikers or anything.
I was like-
yeah. If you don't mind giving me. 2001. Okay. All right. Do you guys have anything else? Any questions?
No, we just want to turn it in for you guys, so you guys know.
All right.